My name is Waki Eloidor. There is something they never told you in school. They never told you who may have been the richest person known to history. When we think of extreme wealth today, certain names come to mind. Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, John D. Rockefeller. Fortunes measured in the hundreds of billions. Those numbers feel staggering, almost unimaginable. But what if I told you the single wealthiest human who ever lived was neither a modern tech magnate nor a Gilded Age tycoon? That truth changes how we read history. Here's the part history often leaves out. The richest human being, as far as records show, wasn't American or European at all. He was an African emperor, Mansa Musa of the Mali Empire. Historians still debate exact figures. Some estimate his fortune at over $400 billion in today's terms. Others push it towards $600 billion. And those numbers barely capture the scale. His wealth wasn't just money on a ledger. It was land, trade, resources, influence, and the means to reshape economies. In 1324, Mansa Musa left West Africa on a pilgrimage to Mecca. But this was no private spiritual trip. He traveled with a vast caravan, thousands of soldiers, attendants, diplomats, and servants crossing the Sahara. Caravans of camels and pack animals carried gold, gifts, and provisions. Chroniclers wrote of gold-plated staffs, gold dust packed in sacks, and a spectacle that stunned every city along the way. The procession glittered across the Sahara like a mobile court, making a statement the world could not ignore. When that caravan reached Cairo, Mansa Musa distributed so much gold to the poor and to merchants that he flooded the local market. The sudden glut of gold depressed its value. Prices shifted and inflation followed. Contemporary records suggest the effect lingered for a decade. One ruler's generosity changed the supply curve for precious metal, altered trade balances, and disrupted livelihoods. A vivid example of wealth wielded at geopolitical scale. Mansa Musa's power rested on more than gold. He ruled the Mali Empire, which controlled key gold and salt routes across West Africa. His capital, Timbuktu, became a magnet for scholars, traders, and artisans, home to mosques, universities, and libraries filled with manuscripts on law, astronomy, and poetry. People traveled from across the Mediterranean and the Islamic world to learn there. Mali's institutions rivaled centers of learning anywhere in the medieval world. And all of this happened in West Africa, a fact that unsettles common historical narratives. The Mali Empire was sophisticated, wealthy, and far-reaching. Yet its stories are often omitted from school books. Mansa Musa's life forces us to rethink assumptions about medieval power and global wealth. There is much more to uncover, and this is only the beginning. Thank you for being here. History is bigger when we explore it together. If this opened a new window for you, tap like. Subscribe for the next chapter of West Africa's empires. Ring the bell so you don't miss the premiere. What surprised you most about Mansa Musa? Tell us in the comments. Share this with someone who loves hidden histories. More sources maps are linked below.
Gosh, look at this one.
I'll see you in the next episode.
That's hilarious.
Until then,
Send it to me.
keep asking better questions.